This is our 2023 Tellaro 20L with 13,000 original miles that we have listed. And I wanted to show just a couple of features on this that are quite different than stock, that we've done several upgrades to this particular van. One of the first things you see as you enter the kitchen is that we removed the convection microwave and put in a double oven countertop oven. So this is this has access to both doors, or here having access to one of the smaller doors. And the reason we did this is because we like the cooking in a countertop oven more than a convection oven, and it uses less power than a convection oven. So power was something that we were concerned about, and that's why we did a major upgrade of the battery system from a standard 200 amp hours to a 3 battery system that are 280 amp hours apiece for a total of 840 amp hours. And while we did that, we changed out the Balmer power monitor system to a Victron power monitor system that we can also use an app to monitor the batteries and the power that are in the batteries. So another upgrade that we did here in the front cabin is we took out the little table that flips up from this compartment right here, and we installed a lagoon table. And this is more versatile in where this can go, and then it's also way sturdier than the little table that came out of that little pocket. But this is big enough to be able to take the table off the mount and put both the mount and the table in that little pocket for storage. So as you come into the cabin, well, actually, just as a reminder, this is built on the newer Ram chassis that has the Apple wireless Apple car radio and Android Auto configured into the entertainment system. We do have a full set of insulated window covers for the front part of the van, the windshield and the two front part of the van windows. Those make a huge difference, having that insulated window covers. So in the beds, we have some personal bedding on here, but we do have all of the cushions and bedding that came from the factory. We just did this for the sake of comfort. Just as a reminder that this particular bed does lift up for an extensive amount of additional storage under the bed. That we find that to be quite handy. We did upgrade the TV to put in a smart television. This is a slightly larger television than what was stock, and it's a smart TV that has all built-in apps so that we can watch our favorite shows. The TV does pop and move around so that you can actually view it outside the rig as well as inside the rig. Another major upgrade that we did is we swapped out the air conditioner for a Dometic RTX 2000 12 volt air conditioner. You can control the air conditioner from up here, these buttons, or I have a remote that I put by the bed to control the air conditioner at that particular remote. We installed we put in a custom teak mat for the bathroom that sits up so that you can take a shower and all your water and debris passes through that mat and down into the drain. This is actually a really large bathroom for a van, to be honest. I'm really happy with the bathroom. There are sliding doors from each side that roll out in order to give yourself some privacy, and then a little curtain that runs around so that the cabinetry is protected from any the water from a shower. And there's also a garage, little garage back here that I use for housing cables and hoses and other attachments for dealing with whatever scenario I've got. The doors back here, as they close, you can see that we have the Thule bike rack on the back of the van. I carry an e-bike and a regular bike, and so this bike rack does really well with even the weight of an e-bike. So I have installed the ladder. This normally is collapsed and in the back of the van, just above the garage. But I wanted to get up on the van to show you some of what we did up on top of the van. Stock is a single solar panel, and we added an additional solar panel to go from 190 watts to 380 watts. There's the RTX 2000 air conditioner. There's a wine guard, which we don't use. We use a hotspot as we travel. And the Max Air fan. I also have a Thule travel box. And inside the travel box is actually big enough to house a Ranger Solo stove. And so we use that at our campgrounds. And that particular wire basket is custom design. I custom adjusted it to fit 2 Oru kayaks. So because we've changed out some of the cushions in the van, I do have the original cushions that came with the van from Thor. You can always use those if you don't want to find something that's more custom. And I do have the original convection microwave if you want to put that back in lieu of the counter oven. And there she is. She's been a great van to take trips on. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me through the phone or email that's on the listing.